Marcus Aurelius once wisely said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." In a world where emotions often feel like uncontrollable waves, constantly crashing against the shores of our well-being, how do we remain grounded? How do we find our anchor in the midst of life's inevitable storms? Today, we will explore the timeless lessons of Stoicism, offering insight into how to master your emotions and navigate through life's challenges with unwavering resolve. But before we begin this deep dive into ancient wisdom, I would like to take a moment to kindly ask you to support this video by liking it. Your support helps spread the profound insights of Stoicism to more people, so thank you. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Now, let's embark on a journey through 7 Stoic lessons that can change the way you see the world and empower you to take control over your emotions, even in the most turbulent of times. Lesson 1. Understand what's in your control. Have you ever found yourself caught in a storm? Not the kind with rain and thunder, but a personal storm, a series of events that blindsides you with sudden changes, disappointments, or unexpected setbacks. Stoic philosophers from ancient Greece and Rome offer us an invaluable tool to cope with these challenges, the dichotomy of control. Imagine this: you're planning an outdoor event, something you've been looking forward to for weeks. But despite all your meticulous preparations, the day arrives and it rains heavily. Now, you can't control the weather no matter how much you want to. However, your reaction to the rain, that's entirely up to you. You could get frustrated, complain, and let the rain ruin your day. Or you could adapt, move the event indoors, or perhaps even enjoy the rain, finding beauty in what you didn't plan for. Epictetus, one of Stoicism's greatest philosophers, who himself was born into slavery and rose to become an influential thinker, summed it up perfectly. Some things are in our control and others are not. At first glance, this might seem like a simple idea, but in its simplicity lies a profound lesson that has the power to radically transform how we navigate life. We face a multitude of circumstances daily, some within our control, like how we structure our routines, what we choose to read, and the people we surround ourselves with. However, many things are entirely beyond our control: global events, the actions of others, the passing of time, and yes, the weather. Here's where Stoic wisdom shines. The Stoics taught that our well-being doesn't depend on external events, but on how we interpret and respond to them. It's not the event itself that causes our distress or happiness, but our judgment about the event. Think about a time when you faced a setback, a missed opportunity, a failed project, or an unexpected change in plans. Perhaps at the time it felt like a disaster, but over time you may have realized that it opened new doors or led to personal growth in ways you hadn't anticipated. The key takeaway here is to continually ask yourself, is this something I can control? If the answer is yes, take proactive action. But if the answer is no, then this is your opportunity to practice acceptance and adaptability. By internalizing this principle, we liberate ourselves from unnecessary stress and emotional turmoil. We learn that while we cannot control the winds, we can always adjust our sails. The world may feel chaotic at times, but the Stoic dichotomy of control offers a clear path to inner peace. It guides us to focus our energy where it truly matters, on things within our control, and to let go of the things that aren't, embracing the serenity that comes with it. Lesson 2. Reflect before reacting. In today's fast-paced digital world, where immediacy is glorified, the art of reflection can feel like a lost practice. Our society demands rapid responses, whether it's reacting to a message, making decisions, or forming opinions on the latest news. However, one of the greatest tools to regain control over our emotions is the practice of pausing to reflect before reacting. Think about the countless decisions we make every day, from trivial matters like choosing what to eat to life-altering choices such as selecting a career path or deciding whether to commit to a relationship. The magnitude of these decisions isn't the point, it's the manner in which we approach them. Let's walk through a common scenario. You receive a message from a friend or colleague that irritates you. Perhaps it's a criticism of your work or a passive-aggressive comment. Your first reaction might be anger, frustration, or defensiveness. But what if, instead of immediately firing back with a response, you took a step back? What if you allowed yourself the space to breathe, to think, and to process your emotions? By pausing to reflect before reacting, you're not suppressing your emotions, you're giving them a chance to be understood. In that moment of reflection, you might ask yourself, why did this comment trigger such a strong reaction in me? What belief or past experience is fueling this emotion? Is my response rooted in the present situation, or am I carrying baggage from the past? Reflection helps us uncover these hidden triggers, fostering self-awareness and emotional intelligence. But it doesn't stop there. By giving ourselves this pause, we also become more empathetic toward others. Maybe that colleague had a stressful day. Maybe that friend didn't mean to hurt you and was simply unaware of the impact their words had. Reflection, when practiced regularly, has the potential to strengthen our relationships by fostering understanding rather than reaction. How many misunderstandings, arguments, and burned bridges could be avoided if we took the time to pause and think before reacting? In the workplace, this skill is invaluable. Leaders who reflect before making decisions are often more respected and effective because they are seen as thoughtful and deliberate. Their choices aren't rash but carefully considered. The ability to pause, reflect, and then respond appropriately can transform not only professional relationships but also personal interactions. In a world that moves at breakneck speed, taking time to reflect before reacting isn't just wise, it's revolutionary. It's a commitment to depth over superficiality, understanding over impulsivity, and meaningful connection over fleeting, reactive interactions. Lesson 3. Practice dispassion. We live in an age where emotions seem to rule everything. From social media outrage to the personal ups and downs we experience daily, it often feels like we're riding an emotional roller coaster. But what if we could step back and observe these emotions without getting caught up in them? This is the Stoic concept of dispassion. Now, dispassion doesn't mean indifference or suppressing emotions. It means cultivating a balanced, calm perspective. Imagine being able to experience emotions fully without letting them overwhelm you. Picture yourself as an observer in the theater of your mind, watching the play unfold, but not leaping onto the stage to join the drama. Think about the last movie or show you watched. There were probably moments of suspense, joy, or sadness. While you were deeply engaged with the story, a part of you always knew it was just a movie. You didn't rush to help the hero or console a crying character. You felt the emotions, but you remained seated, observing. This is the essence of practicing dispassion, being fully engaged in life's experiences, but knowing when to step back and observe. In a world overflowing with information, opinions, and emotional triggers, dispassion acts as a buffer. It allows us to process situations more calmly and respond with clarity rather than knee-jerk reactions. In relationships, dispassion can be a game changer. We've all been in heated conversations or arguments where emotions escalate quickly. Practicing dispassion in such moments allows us to listen more effectively, to understand the other person's point of view, and to respond thoughtfully rather than react emotionally. It doesn't mean we detach from the situation. It means we engage with it from a place of calmness and control. Lesson 4. Ask yourself, will this matter in 5 years? One of the most profound Stoic strategies for managing emotions is the ability to put things into perspective. Life is filled with moments that test our patience and resolve. From minor irritations like traffic jams to more significant setbacks like professional failures or personal losses, these experiences can easily consume us. However, There's a powerful question that can bring immediate clarity during difficult times. Will this matter in 5 years? Imagine you're stuck in traffic, frustrated and stressed because you're running late to an important meeting, or perhaps you've just had a falling out with a close friend or partner. In the heat of the moment, these situations feel monumental. But when you ask yourself, will this matter in 5 years? It forces you to zoom out and view the situation from a broader perspective. Suddenly, the traffic jam or argument seems less significant in the grand scheme of your life. This question acts like a mental time machine, transporting you to the future where you can look back at the present with more wisdom and less emotional intensity. Consider this. How many of the challenges and worries you faced 5 years ago are still affecting your life today? Most likely, many of them have faded away, replaced by new experiences, memories, and opportunities. By regularly asking ourselves, will this matter in 5 years? We shift our focus from immediate discomfort to long-term significance. We learn to let go of minor grievances and reserve our emotional energy for what truly matters. Conclusion. The Stoics knew that while we cannot control what happens to us, we can control how we respond. This is the essence of emotional mastery. By understanding what's in our control, reflecting before reacting, practicing dispassion, and asking if something will matter in 5 years, we can navigate life's challenges with greater wisdom and composure. Let these timeless lessons guide you toward a life of strength, clarity, and peace. Thank you for watching, and if you found this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Keep practicing Stoicism, and remember, you have the power to master your emotions.